So there's people in the Critical Role community in a bit of an uproar because of the new changes for Campaign 4. I personally think that it's a good idea that Matt Mercer stepping down and somebody else is gonna be Game Master now, because people need to see that, these sort of things do happen. Now, my biggest issue is with some people saying, oh, they should have gone for Daggerheart. Look, them not using Daggerheart for their big flagship campaign, metrics wise, looks horrible for their system. It does, because it's the in-house system and they're not using it. That's not a good look. With that said, I've ran Daggerheart enough times at this point to really get a good grasp of it, and Daggerheart is not a good system for 100 plus session campaign. Critical Role, I haven't ever really sat down to watch much of it, but like, aren't there campaigns like 100, 150, 200 sessions long? Daggerheart, it's not meaty enough for a campaign in that scale, much less with 13 players. There's gonna be a lot, but I mean a fuckload of overlap if they went with the Daggerheart route, and they'd be leveling up once every 4 to 5 months, and again, things would get stale. With D&D, they do have a lot of splats they can work off. Brennan has a lot of magic items he could go through to give it to the players. With Daggerheart, Brennan would have to. They would have to just use makeup, do a lot of homebrew for the magic items and other shit like that, and that would be even more work for them. With that said, I have been seeing a bit of the cope. I'm letting you know, the reason they're not going for Daggerheart is because Daggerheart is not meant for games in that scale and that big. But I've seen a lot of cope, and it's such a bad cope, right? They're like, oh no, you expect Brandon to learn a whole new system and then run such a big campaign? Oh, he's already busy with other stuff. I'm not the biggest Brennan Lee guy fan. I'm not. I don't really care for his game master style. I don't like the shit he does, telling players how they feel, having rolls after rolls after rolls just to do some menial shit. That ain't my jam, right? I don't like him as a game master. But with that said, the dude has his chops, right? He knows what he's doing. You think that they asked him to be the game master for campaign 4 a week before they made the announcement? No, fuck no. This has been in the works for months, probably for over a year. Because, remember, yeah, a lot of these people might be friends and they might be friends playing together, but it's still a company. So there's a lot of legalese and there's a lot of contracts and behind the scenes that we are obviously not privy to. So all these contracts must have been signed months before. So Brennan knew what they were doing months before. So it's not that Brennan can't learn a system and run it properly in less than a week, because I'm pretty sure in a week he could be prepared. But this has been going on for a while. No, the reason they are using D&D 2024 and not using Daggerheart is because Daggerheart is not meaty enough for a campaign of that stature. The other funny thing is people saying, oh, the reason they're not going for Daggerheart is because Daggerheart is in its beta test. The fuck? Cope harder. It's in this beta test. It's in his 4th fucking printing. This shit is jumping off the fucking shelves. No, this is a full fucking game. It's just that, it's not meaty enough. Just admit to it. It's fine. Daggerheart as a game is fine. It's not my favorite game, but it's just okay. It's a fine game, but not meant for campaigns that are gonna be lasting for years on end. I would imagine that eventually they might release for Daggerheart a supplement that increases, that goes from level 11 to level 20 to make the system meatier, maybe like epic level handbook or something like that. But let me know what you think in the down below.